Hello, I am Sean's Hands, and we are back with more Kerbal Space Program. And we're doing another trip here. We got our saved you the trouble of watching a bunch of launch. You've seen it. If you want to see another launch, just rewind. There's lots of others. So what are we doing? Well, once we get we've got our target here all lined up. We've got a ton of fuel, 5,240. We got two guys in the main pod. We got a bunch of science. And we have a Duna intercept. We're going back to Duna. We're going to do it right this time. First of all, we're not crashing into the planet, which is nice. We are lined up. We have a couple of things. We're going to do one of two things, or unlikely but possible both things. One thing is we want to go to Ike. We want to do a flyby of Ike, maybe land on it if we feel like we got the fuel when we get there. The second thing, we have another mission to rescue somebody from orbit around Duna. Ugh. That one seems less likely, but you never know. Who knows how this will turn out? And we will burn now. So that's the plan. We're firing off into space. Gonna go to Duna. Gonna try to feel a little better about ourselves this time. We're gonna get Bob here a chance to do some actual science, maybe out in deep space. I don't know. Maybe around Ike. Get a sample. Just do it upright. Lots of fuel in the tank, and an intercept already plotted out. We're starting off pretty good. I'm feeling pretty happy about it. Do a quick save and burn this last 400. That'll leave us roughly 550 in the tank to do any last minute maneuverings. Hopefully use a little bit of that to help us get into a Duna orbit, or maybe even probably a Duna orbit first, and then we will cut this here. We'll dial it in nice and clean. There we go. Just get this last little bit of delta V out of the way. So we have a good clean approach and cut. All right. So we are on our way to Duna. We did not quite get exactly the approach we wanted. So we did lose that intercept, but it shouldn't be a problem to get that back. We burn ever so slightly. Yeah, there we go. Get it back, 15.8. Oh, okay. Every little bit impacts it. We'll warp to our Kerbal escape. We'll spin like crazy. And then we'll get a lot closer and see where we're at. So we are about a year away from Duna here. And we will quick save and make time go super fast. Did we? Yeah, no. So we're 22 million miles away from Duna. That's where our apoapse is, or periapse. And we will get going. Nice. We are right on, just could not be on a better angle, so hopefully we'll come in flat. If not, we can always adjust that too as we get closer. Get out here a bit and see if we can't dial in that periapse from out here a little better. Nice, still 200 days out. Just 4,000 delta V in the tank. Feeling pretty good about this one. So far, so good. 170 days. And we've passed our descending node. Let's just see about a maneuver to kind of clean that up a bit. Focus view. All right, here's what our current orbit looks. All right, we're coming in over the top of the planet. So can we clean that up a bit? Yeah, we'll come in a little bit like this. That's definitely closer. And then maybe dial it in a bit. Yep. Carefully. Carefully. Ooh, that'll actually give us an Ike flyby, followed by a Duna flyby. Oh, now that's putting us under. Can we clean that up a bit more? Nice flat orbit. Try and get it on the plane. Yeah, right there. There we go. And our periaps within... we're just going to come right over the top of Ike. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. It's only at a change of 8 meters per second delta V. We can... line that up. No, we're still at a warp speed. Come on. Okay. Big lumbering stupid ship. Much better approach though. Okay, and come on, last a little bit. We will warp to... yeah, warp there. It's fine. Hmm. 5 hours. We'll get it down to about an hour. That should be plenty good. And we will have to be very light on it to touch here. 8 meters per second is nothing. Nothing, I tell you. That's good. Okay. Cut. That should do it. Yeah, we're going to cut it there. That'll get us in the ballpark. Let's take a look at where we're at here. We have... okay, we lost our... kind of weird. Yeah, we're coming right into the planet. That's not what we had in mind. But we can... and we're kind of coming in wonky. I think we're going to have to get to our Duna, actual Duna intercept. What are we doing? Bob, just out of curiosity, any science you can get? Yeah, awesome. Keep that. You feel kind of small right now. You hope you know where you're going. I do too, Bob. I do too. We will store that experiment. Any of these going to do us any good? Board. Can I not? Yeah, log temperature. Measuring the temperature. Right, good. Pressure data. Good. And let's recover those. So we'll climb down. Turn on your lights. Was it the other side that had them? Must have been the other side. Don't bonk your head. Careful there, Bob. I think this may be your first EVA. Why can't I recover the data? No, I just wasn't close enough. It was the other side. Ow! Careful, Bob. 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 Pull it together, Bob. You're in space. People are watching you. Okay, it just wasn't close enough over here, I guess. Take data. Good. Take data. Good. There we go. That was a cleaner release. Grab and board. All right. Nice. Let's see. So let's go ahead and come into our, what is this, periapse? We're coming right, seriously, we're like coming right over Ike. Pretty sure this is, let's get it closer and make sure. I don't want to screw up an actual, let's save. Which side of the planet are we coming in on? I think we're coming in behind. Go to our Duna encounter. Warp there, 137 days, and then we'll figure it out once we're there. So we come in sort of past the planet and behind, it looks like. The recent accomplishment, we have performed a spacewalk in orbit of the sun. Nice. Zipping in, 20 days left till our Duna encounter. And here we are. Okay. Now we need to adjust all the things. We need to adjust everything. Add maneuver. So what do we want to do? We want to kind of be on the outside of the planet. That puts our Duna periapsis at 70,000. Then we want to kind of come in much flatter. Periapsis of 233. That periapsis right there. So that's taking into account the Ike flyby. I'm assuming. And then maybe flatten it out there, I guess. Can't really get a nice clean flat orbit, but that's not going to be too bad to work from, I don't think. Let's get it relatively equatorial. Move that. Ike's really throwing us off here. At least put the periapse like on the plane. Ugh, what a mess. Okay. It's only 7.2 and we got 4,100 in the bank. So let's line up our maneuver here. From orbit of Duna. I haven't seen her yet. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Okay, and no. Kind of screwed that up a bit, didn't I? It's like 7.8, I think, delta V. Ugh, what did I do? That's actually fine. Kind of fine. think that might have made it a little better. Nope, nope, nope. All right, we're going to line that up and just hit that, I think. Oh, stop bouncing back. So we don't need to achieve, we just need to do a flyby of Ike, which we are definitely going to do. Drop that down to about 10 minutes ought to be good. Oh, okay, so it switched to, now we're showing an orbit, our orbital speed around Duna. Go faster. Don't get impatient, Sean. Don't, just hang on. We can all do this right, do this smart, do it well. Down to 10 minutes, 5 minutes, since we seem to have a lot of control over this. And we'll zip it down there. That's good. Okay, ever so softly. Cut. Oh, nope, nope. Ah. Well, our periaps is still 212. We still have, we're coming in just above Ike. So let's go to our Ike encounter, I think. Go ahead and get that flyby out of the way. Quick save, then go to our Ike encounter. Warp there, 2 days away. Oh, yep, there she is. Zipping around Duna. She's been at it for a year or more. Okay, cool. Go to our, kind of our encounter of Ike. It's a big moon. I think it's bigger than, pretty sure it's bigger than, I don't know if it's bigger than the moon. Coming on the dark side of it, unfortunately, but we can again do some science. Log temperature above Ike. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible. Okay, it's always that. We'll do some pressure. Got a bunch of science for that. We will do a goo canister above Ike. Excellent. Goo feels right at home. Do a crew report. You can't help but like Ike. Nobody can help but like Ike. Let's send some of this data back so that we don't just hold on to it if we can. Good. We can send that one back. And yeah, that's it. Keep. And then we will do an EVA. Bob will get out and look around a little bit. Go recover that data he got. Nice job, Bob. Recorded observations. We will store that experiment. Take data, store all. Good. And then we will climb down here and recover. So I think it's on this side. Turn on your lights. Take data. Take data. Good job. And then get back in. And grab and board. Cool. All right. So let's zip ahead to our Ike escape. And our Duna encounter. That is still coming up pretty good. All right, now can we flatten it out now that we don't have Ike interrupting anymore? Let's make sure we're in. Okay. We're going to flatten that out. Maybe we will rescue her. See how hard that is. Get that right on it. Good. And line that up. That's another 40. We still have 552 in this stage. We might even be able to get orbit in this stage, which would be really, really good. Really, really good. Yeah. Flat out normal. I think this is normal. I think this is, yeah, normal, anti-normal. We're 9 minutes from that burn, so we will take it in a second. And we will do our quick save. Line it up a little better. And zip up to that 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And we'll burn slowly. Nice and slow. Nice and easy. Bringing it nice and smooth. Good job. Nope, nope. Ugh, God bless it. Every time. So we'll just bring it right around over here. Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Stupid damn. So dumb. Didn't want that 32 delta V anyway. I don't need it. Don't need it, don't want it. All right, kind of anti-normal. So many buttons. And we'll burn ever so softly. One and cut. That's good. That's fine. I'm fine with that. That should get us a decent orbit. All right, how much burn is it going to take to get us? How high up is she? She is... it's hard to say. Okay, we'll figure that out soon. So how much delta V are we going to need to slow this down into an orbit? There we go. 350. So we'll just go, yep, we will go there, and we'll burn whatever's left in this stage, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next. Here we go. Line it up. Pop. And let's just face it, retrograde. Come on. Come on. Pull it together, Jeb. You can do it. You can do it. And retrograde is there. Good. We'll watch Duna come into the window. $21.20. So we're coming around it not too fast. I mean, 1,000 meters per second. It's a clip, but you know, like, you know, this is doable. 5, 4, 3. Okay, we're going to line it up again. Basically want to be in pure retrograde. 2, 1, and burn. $200 meters per second. We'll keep burning past. We're just going to burn out this tank. That'll make maneuvering a lot easier. Get rid of that. Don't need it anymore. All right. We have a periapsis of 206 kilometers, an apoapsis of 720 kilometers. Prepare to detach and make sure we're not burning. And detach. Oh, nice. Do some science. Crew report. Planet is very red and appears to have deep brown furrows across the surface. They're does appear to be some kind of ice at both poles. We can transmit that. We'll get Bob out, and I guess do more of this. Log the pressure data. Another 60 for that. Log temperature. Another 40 for that. I don't think we're going to use the other GU container. I have not decided whether we're going to try and go to Ike or not for sure. And for now, those can stay in there. We're going to close this back up. And we have achieved a relatively smooth orbit around Duna. We don't know a lot. Why can't I target this? I will have to figure that out. Anyway, this is going to be a two-parter for sure. We've got a lot to do. As always, thanks for joining me. My name is Sean Sands. We've done some good. We've transmitted. We've done all of our goals, except of course for rescuing, which may be the thing we try and do. If I can figure out how to target her, we may go into that, because I really need to know what's her orbit. How can we line it up? I can't just kind of eyeball it. Until next time, thank you as always for joining me, and we will see you real soon.